Okay, one of the things I want to do before I forget is I want to thank those dealers and farmers that participated with me this past year on these NREC trials. You can see how important it is to have that on-farm network or that on-farm research going, and I bet you that there's some farmers upstream of the Des Moines River that are wishing that they had some of this information available to them, wishing they had NREC trials to take a look at their use of nitrogen, to have in-watch sites up in there, and have some kind of defensible position. If you think about the MRTN, it does give a farmer a defensible position as far as what rate of nitrogen to use. It also gives him, it also is a responsible, and Emerson talked about that, a responsible nitrogen rate. And it's also very reliable. And we've seen that through the work we've done throughout the course of this past year. And we have to continue this course, and through the IFCA Keep It For Our Crop program this next year, we're going to continue working with Emerson on NREC trials. We're going to work with him with in-watch sites. We're going to work with him on some projects that are going to be called sentinel sites. So we're going to have in-watch sites throughout the state, and as you get customers asking the question, what is the state of my nitrogen? What was the transformation of my nitrogen? Where is it in the soil? We're going to have those answers for them, and we'll hopefully have a website built this year where they can click onto their geographic area and come up with some of those answers. And maybe we can get guys to start utilizing the MRT and NREC. Maybe we can start getting them to think about nitrogen applications, making sure an application of nitrogen isn't just an application, it is a systems approach to nitrogen. And that's where we got to get to. We've got to show responsibility as an industry how we manage our nutrients. We want ownership of our nutrients. We want to keep that within ourselves. So what we'll do this next year is, through Emerson's grant, we'll be paying the farmers for their NREC trials. The dealer helps me set those up with a farmer. I take it to PAC Interactive. They build a shapefile. Anybody that has a variable rate applicator within the state of Illinois here, if you want an NREC trial, they can build the shapefile for you. We can put it right into that applicator, and as you go through the field, put on a farmer's regular nitrogen, we can stamp in an NREC trial. And then we collect the harvest data. They've got the as-applied data, marry all that together, and we've got results like Emerson was showing. Very simple to do. We can do it relatively quickly. So I'm just asking if anybody has farmers that want to participate. That's where we want to close this loop. We want to bring them together with us and the researchers at the University of Illinois and partner. As other projects come through, if you want to take a look at partnering with any of the researchers that are in the NREC program, get a hold of us at IFCA and we'll help you get together with those folks and do this on-farm research. I think this on-farm trials are, as Emerson said, are very important to Illinois agriculture and as we go forward, especially as we start looking at the nutrient loss reduction strategy, all those things that are coming out, we have to take a look at this type of research.